thought I'd just show you my new haircut. I know it doesn't look that much difference because I did sort of have this going on and it was bob, but obviously you can tell it's more shaped because I had all this. There was bits growing out here from where I'd grown it out from the Pixie cut. It would have been a lot longer than this ages ago. Just I've told you before, I had to keep growing it down and cutting it up because this side was always shorter when I had that long and short side going on. So I obviously told her to leave because these are my longest bits, and then she did take a bit off this here because it was all a bit bitty, you know, from I'd not had it trimmed for ages. So basically she just shaped it, you know, neatened it up, and took a bit of the back off and up. So I'll just show you. So this is this side. This side, so you know it sort of goes like that, and then round is, I don't know if you can see, and like that. So yeah, and it's quite easy to style. I guess you could have it shook up a bit, you know, like that sort of a messy style. I'd like to see what it looks like with a bit of a curl in. It'd probably look quite cute with longer bits at the front. So it's straight at the minute, obviously because I've had it done at the hairdressers. My fringe is a little bit short. I thought I was growing my fringe out, but I have stages with a fringe and not a fringe, and I'm quite liking a fringe at the minute, but I always like it above my eyebrows because I like to see my eyebrows, and then I'll probably end up growing it out a bit longer and then putting it back in because that's what I tend to do with fringe. But fringes aren't that bad. You can cut them in. They grow pretty quick. You know, sometimes I might grow it, you know, like a long fringe so it looks more like that. It's quite cute as well. So I can rock a short fringe for a bit, and then in a couple of weeks it'll start growing again, so it'll be long like this, which is cute as well. And then when it gets to about here anyway, when you think, oh, I need it trimming, that's when you can start putting it to the side, you know, if you think you want a different fringe, which is what I like about fringes sometimes, because if you have a longer one, longer than this one, because I've just cut it myself, you can start sweeping it to the side, and you can have fringe or not have fringe, or you can have both, but I'm quite liking having a fringe at the minute. So it's like this. I like the bit of a, what do you call it, like an A-line, and you can, I can still get it up, I think, in a little pony, but obviously I've had the back cut in a bit, so it's only tiny. It was a little bit longer than this, but I'm not bothered about putting it up. I can still get this bit back, you know, if I want that bit out of my face, and tuck these bits back. I'm not really bothered about a pony because I've had long hair before, and all you do is slap it in a bun on top of your head or tie it back. So I want a style that I can style. You can have it behind one ear, like that, which I quite like. And obviously, if you haven't got a fringe and you've got a bob, you can have it going across. You can have it, you know, behind two ears. I don't like it like that, not with a fringe anyway. I quite like it like that. I like to show my long earrings off, but it was cut like this. So, but also you can put, I've got some headbands here. I'll start wearing headbands again. I've got a peach one. I think I've shown these before. So you can make it look pretty if you're going out. Peach one. Or I've got one with a little black bow on it. I think it was my mum's actually. She has a lot of headbands bows, and it's a sparkly one. It's quite cute if you can see it. Or maybe that side. It's not like you can't wear accessories with a shorter style bob, you can. And then I've got this like metal pretty flower butterfly one. Quite like this one. Might wear this one to London to Wicked on that side. And obviously I'll be able to tease the back, so you know I can get a lot of volume at the back like that. I think it looks quite nice. So I'll have a play around with it because I've only just had it done today. But that is, you know, refreshing my bob. I think it's quite cute. So it's like short hair, because the only thing in summer is, I did love my long hair, but I get so hot and my hair's quite thick, and oh, I'll just be sweating around my neck, and you want to put your hair up. I'm just quite looking forward to not having that hair on my neck this summer. I've got the length here, but I just haven't got it here. I don't mind. And the thing is, it's like, who texted me on Instagram before, I think it was Rosemary Willow Hurt. You said you had long hair down your back and you cut it off in a bob and you miss your long hair. It's hard when you've had long hair. Mine wasn't that long, it was long, but you know, when you cut it off short, I mean, I cut mine off to, mine was that short. That was really hard because it's like your face is on view. I know it sounds stupid, like, people can hide behind the hair a lot, and like you said, it's a comfort blanket, and it is. And once you've got, like, I had really short hair, like as long as my fringe, like really short. You can see on when I first came on YouTube last year, it was short, but it was a lot shorter than that before I came on YouTube. You can't hide behind your hair, you're just there with your face is just there. But you've got to have balls to do that as well. And the thing is, hair grows back, you can grow it back out. If you get the right cut as well, because the thing is with my hair, because it's thick, that's why I had it cut, it was bulking up round here. And where it starts growing longer under here, that needed trimming off, it can start bulking up and looking square. My hair was looking square. That's why. She hasn't really put a lot of lace in, she's just laid it a little bit round the back, took the bulk out, so it sits like this. So if you normally have more of a squarer bob and you fancy one like that, it's more of an A-line bob, you know, going up. I quite like it. But you can grow it out from here because it'll just grow down and it'll be in a long A-line bob. So I might have it like this for a bit. Then I'll probably grow it down in an A-long bob. I might grow my hair long again. I might not. It's nice to have a change because if you've always had your hair long and you're scared to cut your hair, you can always go up and up. And the thing is, if you did have it cut in a shorter style that you're not used to, it'll grow out again. Sometimes you might actually find a style that suits you that you didn't think would suit you. Like I was growing my hair out, and my hair does look nice long, but it was a lot to blow out and that because my hair's naturally curly. It's lost a bit of its curl, but it's naturally curly. But I do quite like the bob, and I think the bob suits me. I don't know. I think it looks quite cute. It grows quite quickly anyway, but this is it for now. And I can put little clips in as well, so you can do things with your bob. So that's my new little shaped up bob. I love it. I think it's very cute. You know, and there's some hairstyles as well that you can have long hair, and sometimes if it's just one length, I think it can age you sometimes. You know, you have one length and you don't do anything with it. So sometimes, like, what's the point if you're not doing anything with it, if you're just tying it back all the time? Sometimes having a more shorter, moderner cut, it can make you look younger as well. Sometimes it's just getting used to styling something. If you're not used to styling your hair, if you've had it long and maybe it was just straight, you didn't really have to do anything with it, you just maybe blast it with a hairdryer or leave it dry naturally and you're tying it back and you don't really have to do anything with it. It probably is quite hard if you're thinking, oh God, I've got to blow it, because the only thing I've got to do with this, my hair is curly, but because it's this length, it's dead easy and dead quick, and I have to wash it more now. For some reason, my hair's more greasy as I've got older. I thought it'd be the other way around. I thought it'd get drier, but it's not. So when I had longer hair, I used to get away with not washing it for a couple of days because my curls would look better, but now it's like it'll probably be greasy tomorrow. And I washed it this morning before I went to the hairdresser's, and then she re-washed it because I had this thing about my hair was clean because I washed it not yesterday, the day before, but washed it today knowing that she was going to wash it. But I just have to do that when I go to the hairdresser's. So what was I saying? Yeah, the only thing I have to do is get out of the shower, blast it with a hairdryer so it's, you know, damp, not sopping wet. And then all I do is I just get a little clip or a bobble, I tie this bit up, and then I just, I've got two different width, you know, the big round brushes, and just blow it. I blow dry it straight, and it's dead easy because it's short, so it can take ages. It used to take me 45 minutes to dry my hair, and it was longer. And then when I've done that, I do the top set. Well, I'll probably do 3 sections. Do that section, this section, my fringe, and then all I have to do then is just quickly run the straighteners through my hair, and which tends to be these bits because these are my longest bits, and that's it. And I'll probably do a bit of back combing as well because I want to boof that up, but that's how she left it today. I like to mess with it after the hairdresser's done it. Next time I wash it, I'll mess with it. So yeah, so that's it. I might see you in a bit because I've got I've done something with my moon necklaces, so I'll probably do that on which ways if I put one up in a bit. So yeah, just mess with your hair if you've had it sort of cut in a short bob, or if you've got it in a bob and it's a bit square, maybe get it in an A-line and just play with it. See you later. Bye.